Well, let's do some tech trends here. The iPhone X is out, the Galaxy Note 8 is out, with each priced at almost $1,000. That's roughly about 4,000 cedis or more. Would you go for either, or would you go for an equally powerful phone like the OnePlus 5 or the LG V30, which costs less? Are you buying prestige, the brand, or are you buying a feature-rich phone? Kobe is here. Let's talk about this.
Hi.
Hi. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good
And I saw you put on Facebook that you're actually excited about one of the new features of the iPhone X. What is it?
The Face ID. We've always had the thumbprints, Touch ID, and now they're saying Face ID is supposed to be secure. That's like 1,000,000 odds of you being, it being spoofed. But then again, when Samsung launched the S8 and they were touting theirs as more secure with the iris scanner, some hackers managed to hack that one by using contact lenses and then, an infrared picture. So it begs the question, are these technologies very secure like they claim to be? We know biometrics can never be 100% secure, but I mean, Apple, they have a good track record of being one of the best in the game. So I'm looking to try it. I really want to see if it's going to be very
So let's talk about quality or prestige. Would it be a wise decision if I got the new iPhone X, let's say for about 4,000 or more Ghana cedi, and not get maybe an LG V30?
That's the side that a lot of people would heave when they have these options. Most people buy phones, for the prestige. It's an iPhone. What phone are you using? Oh, this is an iPhone X. Oh, wow. Oh, it's the LG V30. That's the reaction. What is that?
Who really knows about
Nobody
that?
even knows what a OnePlus is.
I don't know what it is. You told me what it is.
You see, so everyone is going to be marching towards the Samsung and the Apple. The question is will they even be using,
those
the phones
new features?
It's questionable, but is it worth it? Like, does Apple have a right to charge people $1,000? Does Samsung have a right to charge people $1,000 for a phone that, others are having similar specs and everything for? I think the users would be the best people to answer. For me personally, I would say I would go for it because I know what it's worth. Albeit I know I'm paying more, but I'd still go for it.
So if I don't have 4,000 Ghana cedi to buy the iPhone X, should I go for an LG V30 or OnePlus?
Yes, why not?
Will they give me the same?
Yes, they'll give you
similar
value for your money. For instance, if you're going for camera, we both know, we all know that Apple and Samsung are like all the way up there when it comes to camera quality. LG has been good. I've used LGs a while, but they've never survived my kind of usage. So that's why you wouldn't find me going for those phones. But then the V30 is really calling me. Like, I can hear it speaking my name right now. Come for me, maybe, I'd still have to choose between Apple and Samsung.
Are you changing your mind about the iPhone now with the iPhone X?
I'll have to use it.
Are you impressed?
I am, very sincerely. I am very, very impressed. The only thing I don't like is that missing earphone jack. They took it out from the iPhone 7, and I was hoping after all the bashing and everyone talking a lot, they would bring it back, but they didn't. And
because you people use your earphones while you charge your phone, which is quite dangerous. So we make the port the same, so you can't charge and use your headphones at the same time.
There's a dongle that allows you to use both.
Well,
still, Apple just wants to charge you more. But did you realize something? I was on Twitter when they launched it. They were testing a Face ID and it failed the first time.
Wow.
Yes, so they had to go for the backup demo. Apple stocks just went down that moment. It was crazy. I was thinking. So,
but why would you want to do a demo when you're not too sure? You should have rehearsed it.
This is Apple.
Well,
they're sure. Oh yeah.
But I'm sure their stocks will pick up again. But there's a bit of confusion. Is the iPhone X? Can you call the iPhone X an iPhone 10?
It is actually called the iPhone 10.
But we don't have an iPhone 9. But we have the iPhone 8, which was released shortly before the iPhone X.
10. iPhone 10. Let's just it's the iPhone 10. Let's not make that mistake. It's iPhone 10. It's the iPhone 10.
Okay.
But we're all used to saying macOS X, so iPhone X, but iPhone 10. So yes, iPhone 10.
But we don't have an iPhone 9.
Because it's their 10th anniversary. So they're celebrating themselves and they skipped 9. You know, Microsoft did the same. They went from Windows 7 to 8 and then Windows 10.
Yeah. It
was a marketing strategy to get people to move to 10. So if you are using Windows 7, you're like, Charlie, they're already on 10. I'm still on 7. I have to really move to
So now they've
10.
released the 8 and 10 almost at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you see happening to the iPhone 8?
It will die.
It won't sell, probably.
It won't sell.
Do you think it was a good marketing decision?
You know, they want to fill every price point.
Okay.
We're looking at $1,000 for iPhone 10. Not everyone can afford it, but then you have a little less and you can get an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 8 Plus. But the question is, will people, you know, overlook the design of the iPhone 10 and say, no, I'll settle with iPhone 8? I very much doubt people will do that. A lot of people want the prestige once again. That's why they're churning out.
And you have to add that the iPhone 10 is dust and waterproof.
Like
so we
7
hear.
and the 8, they're all dust and waterproof. The Samsung has had that from what? The S5.
Sure. Yeah.
Sony has even had it longer.
So I think the most special feature is the face recognition. And they claim it can adapt to changes. So, for example, if you wear sunshades, if you had a head, you know, a scarf around your neck, or you had a hat, it will still recognize that you're the one.
You do realize that the hackers are going to spoof this, right?
Well, let's just see if they
just
if
get
they
a 3D
can do
mask, the holes, your eyes in there, and you're in.
And they're done.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for joining us, Kobe Spiky Nkrumah, just telling us. But before you go, if I want to buy the iPhone 10, will I get it in Ghana right now?
No, it's not even out there.
All right, it's not out.
8 is coming first.
Okay. So it was just a launch. All right. So for those of you, because you see, you know why I asked you that question? I saw someone on Facebook asking people to send money if they wanted that. I don't know if he wants to take the money first.
Pre-orders.
Yeah, pre-orders. So I just thought, but how could you have the phone? I mean, I was just a bit confused. But thanks for the clarity. Thank you so much. So if you want to get the iPhone 10, Kobe says it's a good idea. Finally, he bought into the iPhone.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said it's a good idea.
I said get a Samsung.
You said you were going to get an iPhone. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me here for Tech Trends today. That will be all for this edition of Joy News Interactive. I really appreciate your time here. My name is Benis Abubeidu.